Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Kickback with Jae. If you're new, hello, I'm Jae Mo, and today I am joined with.
Oh, Dmilan.
How are you, girl?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just living. Yeah.
Isn't everyone living?
Yeah.
You're just breathing, honestly.
I'm just living. How are you? I've been seeing you working hard, not sleeping.
Not sleeping. I wish these bags were Chanel. That would be nice. That would be very nice. But I have actually got myself a holiday, so
Where are you going?
It's in the plans.
Oh, okay.
It's not booked yet.
As long as it's in, you're saying it out loud.
That's what I'm saying. Manifesting it.
It's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yes.
It's true.
Yes.
Me myself, I'm traveling next week. So
I was thinking, why are we waiting for you to go brunch?
Oh,
when she's going on holiday.
I just really.
You're the one that's leaving us to enjoy. I said, no. We're going brunch. You go on your holiday.
I'm going for my friend's birthday, and it's only for like 2 days. So I just feel like it's a quick little.
What country?
We're going to Spain.
Okay. Yeah. Spaniard.
Yeah, nothing crazy, just nice and quick. Let my hair down, and then yeah, but we can go brunch though.
When? Winners. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. We've got brunch patterned. We're good to go.
Oh,
but obviously with other girls, then yeah, we can plan it properly.
Yeah, like obviously someone's always going to be missing, so
yeah,
we're adults.
It's true.
Not everyone can be there.
Adulting is just really. So we've just got to take it a day at a time, really.
Exactly.
But how's your love life?
My who?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think what I would say, I would like to contribute knowledge.
Okay.
I think you can't be on this earth and not have anything to give. So I just like to give a piece of advice, and I really like to tell people, if you're gonna be single, date, and then if you're gonna date properly. Don't just speak to one person. And I'm not saying sleep with them. Don't sleep with them. Actually, squeeze your legs and just enjoy all the dates. I swear to you, you get way more out of guys from not giving them anything. Because then if they're chasing you and then you deny vagina, that means they just wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
If they're angry and they disappear, they ghost. All they wanted to do was fuck.
Yeah.
You see that the longer you hold it out, the longer you see what they actually want. Unless you two want to do the 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do the 1 and 2, then do you know what I mean? So I like to say to everyone, like, keep your options open, practice detachment. I think detachment is the best thing ever. Not even just with like who you're dating, but like even in friendship. Don't emotionally invest yourself 100% into things, because human beings are very unreliable. They die.
Okay.
They die.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? One day you be talking and then they're dead, they're gone. Or they move out, or they outgrow you, or you outgrow them.
Yeah.
They're just very unreliable. So don't be too invested, and don't give all your cards. Give them a bit of something. I tell people to be like iPhone.
Yeah.
See, iPhone. I know they made the best iPhone. It's just sitting there somewhere in the headquarters in one box. But they give us one small change each year, and we keep buying it, knowing this phone is shit. When I go to Apple Store, why is there 1,000 people in the shop all trying to fix their phone? This one phone that we're all using, it's always broken. So just be like iPhone, give a bit of yourself, small, and then, do you know what I mean? People are always gonna want you.
I just feel like at the moment, the material isn't good. It's not good at all, and at this present time, there is just subpar people asking for too much, and I just can't do it.
I like to ask you, are you going to the same places? Do you go to the same places?
Do I go places?
Then how are you gonna find? Because I was like you, and then last year, I was, one time, me and Neka, we were on Instagram, we were on FaceTime, and then we were on Instagram, and we just kept trying to find like at least 3 pen guys that we didn't know.
Yeah.
3 new beautiful men on Instagram. So we went through people's followers. We were really bored that day.
Yeah.
We couldn't find it. We're thinking, where are they? But then last year, I feel like everyone that I met or everyone that came across me was just attractive. God heard me, hallelujah. Even some of the beauty was so. I was even thinking, nah, this shit is getting too greedy. I need to share something for homegirls. Like, it's too much beauty going on. And then they were very like high profile guys, gorgeous, but they're really out there. But you have to go to different places. Like, I met some people holiday.
Yeah, I feel like holiday. Yeah, on holiday is a good place.
And then, but where on holiday? Not just like on the street. Like, let's say, like in a expensive restaurant.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna find the people.
You actually have to get out there
because they're spending money.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or like if you go to like private members something, then something, then you're gonna see some guys with the money.
Yeah, well,
I mean, more or less.
Yeah.
More or less. I think know where you meet people these days.
I feel like it's actually a hard one, and it's always people always make it lead back to the whole. Everyone's gonna end up dating people that know each other.
Of course.
And that's just gonna be the harsh reality. Because nobody actually wants to go out there. I wouldn't say nobody wants to go out there, but I just feel like why look out when there's actually somebody just there that could potentially be the one. But I think when I went abroad to Dubai, I met some great people, and it wasn't even like in a romantic sense.
Yeah.
Platonic, like people actually speak to you. And I don't know if it's because everybody in London is just boring and down in the dumps, but when everyone's abroad, everybody wants to speak to you.
Even the people from London move different.
Everybody wants to speak to you. Everybody wants to be friends. Everybody wants to get you involved, and that's how you just form great relationships. And I feel like in London, that's what we need, to allow these relationships to flourish and actually get somewhere instead of falling in love with potential. You saw somebody look at you with your eyes and the party, and that's it. You're sold. No,
that was it.
We need more than eyes, baby.
You're weaker than me. Stand up.
We need more. We need more than eyes.
Just because of beauty. With me, I love me some gorgeous. Anything. Like, I swear to you, like, if the tree is beautiful, I'm just like, oh wow, the tree is so beautiful. I really like to appreciate beauty. Like, I think I'm appreciating your beauty right now. I feel really grateful to be next to you. It is someone's dream. This is somebody's prayer like that.
Right.
But like, that doesn't mean, and when I meet like pen guys, I always tell them like, you're beautiful, but I don't think that is the be all and the end all. You gotta be more than that. Where's the substance? Where's the conversation? Where's the intelligence? Like, where's the personality?
And even if you have
even funny.
Even if you don't have it all, at least you have a plan. Like, you may not have, I don't know, let's say, you don't have your business all together yet, but you have you're doing what you need to do to get there.
You're on your way.
Like,
less talking, but there's action is going on. Like,
there's so much more to the face than a £5 PLT dress, And same goes for the boys. There's more to life than off-white trainers. We need to bring more.
And a Mary Jean.
We need to bring more. And it's just such a shame that everyone's okay with receiving and giving the minimum.
But do you know what? I was thinking, whose fault is it, Do you know what? We've got to blame the girls too. Well, let's be real. Because when guys meet me, I don't even get angry at them anymore. Before I would be like, oh, you're so But like, you can't blame him for thinking that I wanted the bare minimum, because all the girls he dealt with took that because he was paying or who he was.
But also because of that, women don't speak.
They're not asking.
They're not asking, or they're not saying if there's an issue, or they want something, or they're not communicating with what they want, and they kind of just they go gossip to their mates, but they don't actually vocalize that to a man. But at the same time, I have to counteract that part, because sometimes it's like some women may not be able to vocalize it, but they'll hint. And I get it, not guys are all straightforward, but men are not dumb. They know exactly what you're getting at. And if he's not picking up on what you're not saying, but he's understanding what you're trying to say, and he's not following through with that, then he's just not the one. But again, back again, it's the women's fault. because you're still gonna stick around. You could hint to a guy, oh yeah, me and you should go here, and if he responds, oh yeah, I'm gonna check it out, there's your answer. It's that simple.
There's some guys that get it. We also need to do the guys that get it, and the guys that don't. It's not just the girls, you know. There's some guys that they just so on point, but they understood dating. They were dating. They understood dating maybe before. Yeah. Do you know what I mean, Adam? But like, there's some guys that there's still baby boys in this game. Like, they're dating people, but like a lot of guys want to be the girls. Like, I'm sure some of these lot, they want flowers. Mm-hmm. They want to be taken. I know somebody that wants to be taken out. A guy, he wants to be taken out. He thinks that on the third date, he should be taken out. Yeah. By the girl, because he's shown her that he's interested, and it's her turn to show him that he's interested. And if she doesn't take him out on the third date,
okay, now let me say this to you. At what point will you start paying? No, because think about it. Wait. Give me a chance.
Yeah, give me a chance. Cheers. I will pay when we are in a relationship. Okay. Like, and I won't feel any type of way. The thing is, the reason I have to speak for myself. I cannot speak for any other woman, and not everyone can come and follow me, because my one comes in background situations. For me, I have a giving spirit. My mom is a natural giver, and I genuinely feel like I'm a true product of my mother. I just naturally, I might see something and I'll naturally get it for my friend, or get it for someone, or go out my way. My personality is literally to go out my way for people. I enjoy it if it fulfills me. I think it actually is a theme of the job that I actually even do as well. So I like to make people happy. But that has been taken for granted. Yeah. Now that I'm an adult and I know what's going on, I know that you cannot play me, now I have to have boundaries. So for me, if a guy actually sees value in me, I'm not going to take the piss. I know when it's time to come down and actually take off the safety guard mode and actually trust the person. I know when it's time, but there hasn't been the time. But there's been the time sometimes or whatever. But not if it's not anything, then I'm just gonna. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like what you're saying, I can kind of agree on. I feel like for me, if I see something, I will. Like inclined, be like, oh, like this, they might like this, and I'll get it. Or like sometimes I'll be like, oh, like he's been paying for everything. Like, let me just, you know.
With that one, I don't do. It's not a tit for tat, and I want it to always be genuine. Like,
I don't do it in that sense. I genuinely like, oh, he's actually paid for everything, so like,
you might have more money than you. Like,
I mean, yeah,
pockets but if it doesn't come out of your pocket, if you have the money like that, let's say you go, let's say you go to one high-end restaurant in Mayfair, whatever, and it's expensive, like, he can do that easily because he makes racks. Yeah. So it's nothing to him. But then for you, it's like, you want to go out your way and you want to do that for him, but then it might put you in a deficit a bit because it's expensive. But then again, if you have the peas, it doesn't affect your pocket. Yeah. And you're happy to do that, fine. But I definitely know some girls that they didn't have the money there, but then they went to go and buy the guy a gift, and then now you're broke. But he gets you stuff, and he ain't broke. Do you know what I mean? Let's have some sense here. Yeah. Give. But don't lose yourself whilst giving. Don't lose yourself. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah, that's like, true. You see some people, that were on Twitter that were giving the guys their 2K for uni. Giving them and then what do you have left?
Listen,
now you're hungry.
2K or not, I feel like I've never been in a situation where, and I feel like to the few people that have been around or we've gone out, like, I don't think I've ever had to lift my finger, and that's what I like. But in my brain, it's just like, oh, like, I want to do something nice, but at the same time, it's like, this is your way of being nice to me. Like, I don't think I've ever been in a situation where anytime I've, like, even if I've said, oh, I want to go to the shop, somebody's money is in my hand or the card's in my hand. And in my brain, it's just like, wow. In my brain, it's just like, wow, like, you generally have me. But at the same time, I just feel like in my brain, it's like the independent woman is saying, woof, we like, yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think as well the psychology of it, and I think a lot of people don't talk about this enough. A lot of people, maybe like single parent children, and I have this theory, and I like to apply it to myself. Single parent children, or people who have lost a parent or whatever, just you're a child who has that one parent. You might take on the role of the youngest or the oldest, but you might take on the role of the breadwinner. So you might see your parent do everything. You want to help. So as you get older, you always have in your blood that, or in your mind, that you have to try and help, or have to cover things, or have to have yourself. Or like some people might be like kicked out of their houses early ages, or just have to be independent from at an age that it wasn't right to, or wasn't fair on them. But now in dating it shows, because they want to try and do everything, and it happens to a lot of women as well. I'm actually only talking about women, that they end up taking the role of the man. Like they don't know how to ask. For me, obviously, I have one parent. I only have my mum, so I don't know what it's like to be like, Daddy, can I have? I don't remember those times. Do you know what I mean? I don't remember those times when I was like that. But in my adult life, I'm not used to being like, oh, can you send me this? But I might have a friend or friends that is easy for them, and they teach me how to ask. I didn't know how to even like open my mouth and ask.
I think that's so crazy, because even with my dad present, I don't think I've ever been in a position where I've been like that.
Yeah, but then it's like also the relation as well. But it does start
affect
at home.
It's true, it does. I actually saw something how the things that have affected your childhood is what's gonna show up in your marriages.
100%.
And that's really scary.
100%.
Because it's like some people don't even know some of the traumas or the things that, like, they just don't know. And then they'll get into that marriage without realizing that it's actually them, and then the relationship didn't work out because she was just too much for me.
We're watching like marriage boot camp and all these things. People like 40, 50 getting therapy.
It's true.
If you're not cautious, is it cautious or conscious?
I think
if you're not
both.
Conscious,
but in the sentence,
if you're not conscious at a young age or early, then it's gonna come to you later on in life. It's gonna always come to you. That shit's gonna bite us unless you die before it.
For me, like I know this, and I've acknowledged this, and I really do try to. For me, mine is, I really try to avoid things. Like as much as you don't know me for, I don't want to be there, or I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. When it comes to intimate relationships, I will try and avoid things as much as possible, because I can't.
Why is that? Because you're afraid that it might break, might ruin it.
It's and no, because I feel like for me, when you first met me, I'm very standoffish, and I feel like that's how I am when.
I didn't really like that.
I can't help it. For me, it's very much, I need to make sure this person is really worth my time and is really genuine. No, but both friends as well.
Oh, okay,
genuine before I can make that a thing. Because then later down the line, but again, later down the line, if something does happen, I'm gonna do I address this or so I feel like I've learned to kind of do that with my platonic friendships, so that later down the line, even my relationship with my family, but so that later down the line, when I do actually eventually be in a relationship, if I've got an issue, it can be brought up. But at the same time, I feel like I have to be with somebody that is emotionally intelligent. I can't have somebody that's gonna constantly shut me down or avoid things, because then that will just shake my trauma.
Yeah. No, I totally feel you. You know, there's people talk about emotional intelligence, but also forget about emotional safety. I've been like thinking a lot about that recently, and I realized for me, how to get me is I need emotional safety.
Yeah.
Like I am my best, truest self, but I'm still like always myself, but like my most vulnerable self when emotional safety is there.
100%.
Like I want to be able to be like, oh, I'm down today, and like
I just don't feel like
it. You want to have someone
that understands my boundaries as well.
Yes.
Like
yes.
You know what? I'm not even gonna before I bait people out.
Do I need to bring this closer?
Yeah, you can actually. Far? Well, it will pick up either way, but it's better if it's closer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, I've said some good things.
No,
so it's down here. It's not gonna hear me. No, it'll
probably pick it up.
Hello.
But, I just feel like.
Oh, is it that?
I feel like going back to something that I saw today, I think it's very important to have a roster also, so you can actually and this goes for men and women, but I feel like men don't really have a roster. I feel like men just have women they have sex with, whereas girls
they use women for masturbation. And
I feel like both genders need to have a roster. You need to be able to pinpoint who's actually the right person for you. So back to what we was just saying. Somebody, if they can't accept your boundaries and they get irate, he's got to go. If you say you're going out of town with the girls and you just need to let your hair down, he's got to go. If you're telling him, or she, like, I don't want to go out at the moment. I'm working a lot. I can see you in the next 2 weeks, blah, blah. If they're not having that, they've got to go.
I love your nails.
They're even outgrown. I'm getting them done before I go, though.
I'm listening to you.
But,
you're just so hot. Distracting me. Sorry, guys.
Oh, man. But, yeah, definitely having somebody that is emotionally that makes you safe is very important because you don't want to be. See, some people can manipulate you to think that they are that way. So I feel like you need to put yourself in certain scenarios so you can catch that. Because if you go one day, you might not realize it, but they're gonna use something that you've said to them in confidence to attack you. And that's what we don't need. And then that's when it's just, you're going to feel like, what a waste. And people are very inclined to do that because you're just getting with the wrong people.
Emotional safety is not an instant thing. I definitely feel like it's something built and it's earned as well. And it goes for both sides. Like, I think both sides need it. I can't just be the only one receiving emotional safety. I want him to feel safe with me, but I feel like I'm someone that you can trust anyway, and I like to make that something that people are like, things you like about yourself. Those are things I like about myself too. So I would want the guy to also enjoy those stuff. I feel like even with me, my life is really quick. I feel like just things happen. Like I could be here, I could be doing this so quickly, or I could be feeling like this, I could be feeling like that. I need someone that I can speak to. And then I'm sure these guys that, every guy now is busy. All these guys are so busy and living
every day they want to be spontaneous.
Yeah, they're just busy doing things. But who are you speaking to when you're down? And I would like it to be me because I want to get to know you in that sense. And I feel like that's, for me, how I bond with people. And if I'm not that person for the guy, then I hope that somebody else is being like that for him. I just hope it's not another girl because because he might have to just fall in love with her. Yeah, it might just not be me because you should be married to the person. Or obviously, I like to date with intention. Lying. Oh, I lied. I'm dating. Not all people you need to date with intention to marry. And that's something that I learned recently as well. Like sometimes just go out and
date to have fun.
And
not everything has to lead to sex.
And then also, it should be what's it called?
Transparent.
It should be transparent. He knows what it is. You know what it is. Like you're just dating. You're just seeing the vibe.
Yeah, but see, that's another thing as well. I feel like people can be clear on what they want, and then sometimes they start misconstruing things. 1 minute is so 1 minute it can be something simple. Then later down the line they will start making jokes about a relationship, and then later they'll be like, oh, I told you that I broke up with somebody like last month. Yes, I'm not even trying to. So
all of a sudden,
do you see what I mean? So everybody just likes to confuse.
Do you know what? But then let's also be very realistic as human beings. We're all human beings. We're not gonna act like we have one decision and that's it. We're all staying with that decision.
Yeah.
We change our minds all the time. So I think it's actually fair for people to change their mind. But let's say a girl's chat to a guy, she's perfect, she's nice, they're dating, they're going out, and he's not really the relationship type of guy, or he didn't even plan to be committed with her. But she, in front, like, they're on a dinner table, and he's looking at her like, "Wow, I might actually."
I feel like men fall in love by accident.
Yes. You might think, "Oh, I like this sweat.
Yeah.
Give me the sweat."
Yeah.
Come on.
Right.
And then when he actually puts himself in a position to test that, then he's like, "Oh no, actually, no."
Yeah.
No. Or if you're lucky, he might be the one that, like, you changed the minute you took him out the game. And, do you know what I mean? But that's not really as likely.
Like changing, do you know what I mean? So boring.
For the unlucky ones, he's gonna, like, actually go for it, and then he's just gonna change his mind.
Yeah.
Which it does happen. It's not his fault. Maybe he's just not ready. But it's just so unfortunate to the woman, because she actually thought, okay, this is going somewhere.
Yeah.
Which so many of us have gone through. I've gone through that when I'm thinking, like, I've played all my cards right. I'm actually happy with the position I played in this situation.
Yeah.
And I thought we were on the same level.
Yeah.
Suddenly, got a child.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
No, joking. I should add that one. No, I'm joking. Suddenly, he doesn't want this anymore. But also, suddenly, they might have a child, might have a girlfriend or something.
It's not right. It's not right.
Crazy. Let me take a drink.
No, honestly, I had to take a sip because honestly, like, men just be doing things. But why is that? Why do they do that? I don't understand the psychology behind of wanting to be entangled with another woman, doing all these things for her, even getting super, like, I feel like when it comes to being intimate as well, they really take it the extra length, knowing that they have relations with someone else. Like, I don't.
Shit fulfilling, and you can't do this.
I think men are just given too many options. I think that's another thing too.
Yeah.
It's just.
That's what I'm saying. You need to date multiple people. When you start dating multiple people, you see what they're enjoying.
Yeah.
It's fun. What one is pissing you off, then someone else has now come and has texted you. Do you know what I mean? Oh shit, my lips.
Yeah.
Then someone's come and text you, and then now you're on to the next. But I'm saying, if you're gonna date multiple people, just don't fuck them. If you're gonna fuck them, fuck one person.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then be very honest as well. That's the only way it can work. If you're not doing those things, leave it. Don't take my advice, because you're fucking
leave it.
Up.
Just ruining it
up, and then you're gonna say, "I told you to do that." Don't. No.
Yeah,
that wasn't my
advice.
advice.
I feel like back to what you were saying, men. I don't think men have a clear boundary on that. I feel like if they are dating, I don't think they date. But if they date, if they're not, like,
what's wrong with you?
No, honestly, like, genuinely, like, when I would go to day parties, or even, what's that event we went to for your birthday? Anyways, that's a lit party. We need to go again. We actually need to go again.
I was thinking about it yesterday.
I think they've got an event coming.
Yeah, we need to be there.
But yeah, like, that age group, that demographic, it doesn't make sense. Like, they will have engagement rings on their fingers, and they're telling you, like, "Hey, look, in your ears, I want to do things to you right now."
Yeah, because their wife pissed them off
like,
that
really?
day. But that's what I'm saying. Men, you guys are weak in the knees. Weak.
Because they see anything and it's, oh my gosh, wow.
Yeah, but then also girls are getting BBLs. Girls are looking good. Girls are doing surgery. Everyone is looking good.
Yeah.
There's so many beautiful girls. I just have to open Instagram and then I'm seeing 10 beautiful girls just at the top. And then I'll be lucky to see one.
It's actually so true. There are so many beautiful women.
So they're like,
yeah, fair enough. I don't blame you guys. You actually have pick and mix. You actually have an abundance to choose from.
Right.